Only Buffalo is going to win it, folks.
Kick your heels up and shout.
We've seen why the Buffalo Bills are en route to the playoffs.
Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout.
Buffalo Bills go undefeated. And we're going to the Super Bowl, yeah.
Now, baby, come on, come on.
No one
Come on
circles the
and
wagon
shout.
like the Buffalo Bills.
All right, we are live, and we are back. Welcome to another episode of the Overdue Bills podcast. And I guess you can say we're in good spirits. We're happy today.
We should have let hold on time. We should have let me or Matt should have opened the show today, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. We can't go with the same old. Come on, bro.
Nah,
come on.
No, we can't because I got
and I text Priest too.
Come on,
and I text Priest like
you
bro.
Guess we
got
got
with love.
Listen.
Nah, I today.
I'm gonna keep it a stack too. You know what's funny?
Nah, not today.
My cousin, he was watching the show last week, and y'all know last week, y'all know what I predicted, and it was going that way until the powers that be made a call. But that's neither here nor there. So what happened was he texted me. He said, "Yo, I can't wait for the show tomorrow or it's Monday." Swanson? No, not Swanson. It's my other cousin, my little cousin. Shout out to my cousin.
Hopefully, you're not teaching him the ways.
I definitely am, as I should. But my cousin Jaheim, he was like, "Yo, I can't wait for the show, man. I know you about to be on one." He was like, "The only thing that could stop it is a miracle." And literally, I kid you not, honest to God, a minute later, Hardy catches the ball and takes it.
Shout out to Hardy.
He literally texted me, "That's my miracle." Like, and I was like, "Yo, that's crazy." He was like, "Yo, that's the miracle." Hey. But yo, we definitely about to get into all that. You know, we have a full crew here today. We got a full crew here today. I guess playoffs, happen. Freaks come out at night. What? But shout out to the guys. We have yours truly, Mike. Mike, how you doing today, man?
Now I'm doing good. Bills had a big victory yesterday. Good victory Monday. And my other boys, they played today at 7:30. Got to go whoop up on those Huskies. Shout out to Mike Vick.
Oh.
And you see it. We have Matt, aka Matty Ice, aka Lord have mercy. Excuse me, something stuck in my throat. Pause. Matt, what's up, man?
Yeah, that's that hate right there.
Man, I'm pumped up, man. I'm
hate coming.
I'm ready to talk some AFC East champs football. It's time. We are the 4-time AFC East champ back to back. Come on, man.
4 more years. 4 more years.
Pause. But listen, you see.
Pause, okay.
He said back to back. But you heard him, Rad, aka All Purpose Rad. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, man. I want to shout out to Matt because Matt was the first one who was saying, "Yo, the AFC East division is out there," and we kind of was like, "Yeah, I hear you, but we just trying to make the playoffs." But that's like 2 months ago. 2 months ago, Matt was like, "Yo."
Matt literally been saying that since the season started.
I don't care. I'm giving Matt his flowers. Matt, let Matt get his flowers.
Started the season to like I gotta stop. Like,
nobody was a believer
like that.
Nobody on the show was a believer of AFC East Division champion. Matt said it's a clear path to get it. We could catch Miami. We said, "Nah, there's no way." We called Miami. We got it. So shout out to Matt for calling that shot.
Oh my God,
Matt said that for 17 years, and we didn't make the playoffs.
But he called it this week. He called it.
I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that.
You're not giving Matt that? I'm giving you that, man. I don't care what they say. This is I got 20 seconds at the beginning of the show, and I can use my 20 seconds how I'd like. Shout out to Matt.
I appreciate that. And once we introduce our unlocked cast member, I'll throw some flowers to somebody else too.
Listen. He is here, the man, the myth, the legend. Shout out to our guy Mills, man.
Mills got your W-2s if you need them.
For sure. Mills, how you doing today, bro?
Man, it feel good to be back, man. Yeah, see, I got my collared shirt on. I just came from court.
Business casual.
Guys suspended me. They suspended me, man. I just got my job back. So that's why I'm back. I'm back on the pod. So y'all should be seeing me going forward, man. I had to fight my case.
Yeah, Mills had some legal troubles. It was
the plug. Shout out to Happy. He got caught up with the blood.
Speaking of flowers, though, we got to give some flowers to the Tennessee Titans. Not only did they make yesterday a little bit easier, they're the ones that opened the AFC East door, beating Miami a couple weeks ago,
That's
right?
true.
So that upset opened that door. We're like, all right, we can do this. We got the little bit of help that we needed.
That's true.
And we came through and did our part.
I see what type of pod this is gonna be. Shout out to everybody out there. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping. Definitely just talking about this. OverdueBillsPod.com. OverdueBillsPod.com. Shout out to Bitcoin. Definitely about to allow us to open up some things.
Shout out to it, baby. Up 6% today. Yeah, I'm saying.
But no, on a serious note, please hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We definitely got some merch. We got hoodies. We got the whole gamut, and we about to hit a fire sale. Listen, we gotta get rid of these because we got the new shipment coming in. We definitely got a new shipment coming in, new designs. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to take everything to the next level. So please, man, please hit us up. We got a fire sale going on. We're gonna put that out to let you know how much these hoodies and these t-shirts and crew necks are. But you know what I mean? So just if you get DM and it's like, yo, I need that. We got you. Listen, we got the plug right here. We can ship it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, we got it. One-stop shop.
Because we got 2 more home games coming up. You know what I mean? So at least, so
hopefully
we'll
3
get into that too. So
absolutely,
definitely need some gear to wear.
For sure.
Yep.
And with that being said, shout out to Buffalo fan base. We definitely appreciate the affiliation with them. Please like, share, rate, and review, subscribe, do all those amazing things so we can get the word out. All right. Much anticipated show. So let's get into the show, man. Quick question of the day. Quick question. I got a lot of questions, really. But I do want to ask this, right? I want to ask this because I think I asked it last week. I've been asking it periodically on the show just to check the temperature. Now that we got Mills here, let's just see where everybody's at. So I already know where Matt is at, but I'm going to go to Matt first. And I need everybody in the comments to answer this question. Now that we are the second seed, right? Now that, we don't have to worry about making the playoffs, all that is over, right? This is a new season moving forward. So now that we are the second seed, Matt, is it Super Bowl or bust still?
Yeah, I mean it's been that from day one for me. We put ourselves in the driver's seat essentially. Obviously, we didn't finish as the 1 seed with the the bye and all that, but I think we set ourselves up nicely with the opponents that we're gonna have, and just the way that we're playing, it's definitely Super Bowl or bust for me.
All right, so let me go to Mills. So Madison is Super Bowl or bust. So if we lose the Super Bowl, what does that mean to you, right? You know what I mean? Or is there anything in between? Can we make it and lose? What? Let me know.
I mean, at the end of the day, obviously we want a Super Bowl to come to Buffalo, but I'm good. I can accept us making it and losing.
Wow.
Because right, I mean, we haven't been there our child. I mean, the last time they've been was in the 90s, early 90s. We were just born.
No, we haven't been there.
We went in the 90s, bro.
I'm saying we wasn't not in our lifetime.
Oh yeah. So for us to get there, it's a great step, in the right direction for us. So I'm cool with that. I mean, so I won't say a Super Bowl or bust, but we gotta at least get there. I mean, the ball's in our court right now. The AFC got to come through Buffalo. Besides, if we play Baltimore, Kansas City got to come to us this year. So I'm good with us going to the Super Bowl. If we lose, I can accept it, but at the end of the day, I do want to get that trophy.
So, Mike, interesting take. All right, so you can, all right. So, Mike, let me ask you this: do you feel like Mills, or do you have a Jameis Winston spirit? And you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to J-Mo.
Formation, I'm gonna score. I want it all. I want it all. Everything that what I'm saying. Everything that comes to me, I want it all. So, how do you feel about that, Mike?
Yeah, I disagree with Mills in terms of if we lose, it's okay. Right, it's definitely Super Bowl bust. It's always been Super Bowl or bust. Vegas had us as one of the Super Bowl favorites. We've been favorite in most games. We were favorite. Were we favorite at Kansas City, or was a -1? Yeah. Oh, it was favorite there. We was favorite yesterday, right? So it's Super Bowl or bust. And the issue I have with us going there and losing is this iteration of the team is done, which it may not be a bad thing, right? Poyer, he lost a step, Hyde, and had neck injuries. Right, we got a lot of older guys. Who knows? Dawson Knox probably will be here next year, maybe not. There's a lot of guys that's been here. Trey White, what's going on with him? So it's either they're gonna get it this year or it's not gonna happen for them guys in Buffalo. So it definitely have to. If we get there, we got to win it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
So Raz, Super Bowl or bust?
What do you mean by bust? Like we never gonna win again type thing? If this is a year or no year?
If we do not win the Super Bowl this year, is it a down
bad year?
Oh yeah, okay. If you talk about for this year, for sure, it's Super Bowl or bust. It's definitely Super Bowl because if not now, then when? Right? We got a quarterback, top 5, top 3, wherever you want to have them. Our defense is playing good enough. Our defensive coordinator, aka head coach, is calling up great games. He just held Miami to 14 points. He be calling gems. We got Stephon Diggs. We got James Cook, Pro Bowler, running back. We as balanced as we was since the Josh Allen era. Our rookies and people that Brandon Beane drafted and traded for and signed, except for Von Miller. But everybody else have been playing out of their mind, been playing great. What else do you need? What else do you need, right? Mahomes is having a down year. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens are the biggest, deterrent, quote unquote. But we played them in the playoffs before and we beat them. It's not the same team, but it is what it is. I think the AFC is as open as it was in the last few years without Tyreek Hill and Kelsey and Mahomes and them running through it. Cincinnati is out. Joe Burrow. Yeah. If it's not now, then when? You know what I mean? This is a perfect year for us. We got the 2 seed, 2 home playoff games. If we got to go to Baltimore, hey, we got to go to Baltimore. But I mean, what else we need? You know what I mean? What else we need instead of us to win? I think we should be the favorite or one of the favorites, definitely out of AFC. I think we like out of the whole. I think we like the 4th. I think you got that. I forgot what it is. I think we like 3rd or 4th out of the whole odds to get there. So I mean, if not now, then when?
No, I'm with you. I hear that. All right, I hear that. And I see like people in the comments. When I talk about Super Bowl or bust, I'm really speaking of just in terms of this year encapsulated, not so much of what we're going to do next year. As of now, that remains to be seen. But we came into this year with this amazing team, right? So to speak. And obviously we've had some injuries and everything didn't go necessarily our way. But no matter what, we're at the point where Brad said we need to be, right? The stars are aligning. So, I mean, it's either, we have a great chance to get there. So my point is there is no excuses, right? That's all I'm saying. Like, we don't really have any more excuses. No matter what, no matter if Milano's not here, no matter if, Trey White is not here, so whatever the case is,
the Josh Allen
we're still Super Bowler, but Byron, yes, without question.
Knock on wood. But besides because
I don't know if what's his name? I don't even like calling his name.
Gabe Davis.
But, Gabe Davis. They say he has a PCL sprain. I'm not.
We
he's
okay.
Up in the air. We okay? Okay. I mean, I knew that. But,
that's not an excuse for the Steelers. Right. I don't think. I mean, if y'all think so, y'all can tell me.
Okay, so we're gonna get to some existential questions in a minute. About if we do lose, what's going to happen. But I do want to go down narrative street just for a second because I want to ask.
I'm gonna talk about losing right now. Yeah.
No. We don't talk about right now. We can deal with some things. Let's get to this review of this game, right? Crazy game, tantalizing game, went down to the wire, so to speak. But I did want to have a question coming into it because obviously Douglas went out the game, right? Got hurt.
That's a bigger loss than Gabe Davis,
right? But they said, according to him, he said that he could have played. Now, this is my question because we all play sports, right? And everybody on here, shout out to Swanson, shout out to everybody. If you play sports in the comments, hear me out on this, right? And I want to ask all y'all this question. We play sports. So my question to you, Mike, is this. I don't know if Cherry is on here, but
shout out to Cherry.
If you got hurt a little bit, but this was do or die game, right? We need to win this game.
Oh, Sam, the perfect person to answer this.
For sure. I don't know what I'm Dave Jackson. Oh no, I am. You're right. I did. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
In the playoff game.
This actually happened. This actually happened to me. Shout out. I don't even know who. Shout out to Jizzle. But anyways, my question to everybody is this: if the backup came to you, you could come into the game. This is a do or die game. If the backup came to you and said, "Yo, G, don't even worry about it. I got it." You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to allow the backup to play? Are you going to stay in a game that's do or die? I'm asking you, Mike.
Okay, all right. I do want to separate the two though, because that game was not do or die yesterday.
I was gonna say.
Technically it wasn't, but it was
not do or die. So I want to make sure we preface that with my answer. If it's do or die, I'm playing. But
is do or a serious limb being chopped off?
Well, regardless of whatever it was, and I tweeted this after the game. I said next week is way more important. As soon as the game was over, next week is more important already. So if I'm Rasul Douglas, like, yes, we do want the two seed. We do want to be at home for the playoff games. But I mean, we was at home last year, got whooped by the Bengals, right? I think the Bills is a team that can go on the road and beat anybody, as long as they have healthy players. So if I'm Dane Jackson and I'm saying, like, listen, bro, I'm good. You can relax. I got this. You rest up for next week, because next week is more important already than this game, regardless. So yeah, I definitely would have. I'm glad he sat down and make sure that Rasul Douglas is ready for, because now it's do or die. Now it's when they're going home, and we need Rasul Douglas for this game.
I got a hot take. I honestly think we should have lost
to play Miami again.
Yes, I think we should have threw the game and played Miami. Like I don't even know why Sean McDermott did not that was the clearest. Like, it was so stupid. You lose this game.
I don't think
so. I don't think so.
Miami this week. No, you look at the lineup though of what you're going into. You're home against a Pittsburgh team that they don't know coming into the week who the quarterback's going to be.
Bro, it's Mason.
TJ Watt's out for the year.
It don't matter. Like, it doesn't matter.
It does matter. That matters like crazy. You want to play against a
dog. He a live dog. We all know
that. And live dogs get put down. Live dogs get put down.
If we can beat Pittsburgh Steelers, we're not winning the Super Bowl, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
We're not
winning nothing if we can't beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. What are you talking about?
Yes, you're right. To be fair, Preach, Waddle ain't play, Mostert ain't play, and those two guys gonna be playing next week. So yeah.
So what? We beat them with them. Like I would rather play Miami in Miami than play.
You don't play with fate like that, bro.
That's crazy.
You don't play with
fate crazy.
I'm gonna tell you
why. But the NFL wasn't gonna let that go anyway.
How you figure?
Because it looked better to watch Tyreek play against Mahomes in the playoffs.
Mills
go back to Miami
Mills with the script
and play them again.
The script, Mills. Let them know it's a script, man.
That's what makes the most sense.
I'm not. I agree with that.
The script is wrong this year. The writers were on strike, man. So it was going anyway.
I know, right? It's out the strive after. So, what was it called?
All I'm saying is that I think Matt says it all the time. We own Miami. We own Miami. Josh Allen owns Miami. And the last time we played the Pittsburgh Steelers, I saw that outcome.
We spanked them
at home.
Yeah, we blew them out.
Davis had 2 98-yard touchdowns.
Gabe Davis had a 98-yard touchdown. We scored like 48 points. We smoked them.
Yeah. You talking about 3 years ago?
1 year at the home opener.
That's what I'm talking about. That was like last year, right?
That was last year. He's not playing this game.
Man, that was 2 years ago. Man,
that was last year
before COVID.
Last year we was 10-0 or something like that. It was 2 years ago.
No, that was 2 years ago. We played them in the home opener when they beat us in that block punt.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he's talking about. Yeah.
But we're talking about last year, Kenny Pickett era. We blew them away.
And now it's Mason Rudolph, bro.
Yeah, all right. Tomlin's a live dog. But anyways, all right. Let me ask y'all this. Give me some highlight play. Tomlin is a live dog. That's a fact. Give me some highlight plays and take the 9.5. Pause. But Matt, highlight play from yesterday's game. Highlight play from yesterday's game, real quickly. Let's just go over this game real quick so we can get into this.
I'll start off with the the next man up. First touchdown of the game, the Trent Sherfield catch, staying with the tip pass, stay with it, the crazy catch. Those little things, created a spark for guys that normally don't create the spark on our team, and kept it going and put some points on the board. So I'll go with that one as a play of the game, because the other big one is just a little bit too low hanging fruit for me. I'll let somebody else take that.
That was an interception, by the way. I don't know who the hell he was throwing it to. It was like 6 people around there. But anyways, Mills, can you give me a highlight play?
Miracles happened yesterday.
It's a fact.
My highlight play was I think it was 3rd and long. Josh Allen scrambled to the right, got the first down. With a broken play, he put himself on the line to get the first down to extend the drive. in that final drive of the fourth quarter, or second final drive of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was huge.
Mike, what's your highlight play today?
I gotta go with the Hardy punt return. I think I was the Hardy apologist.
Oh my God.
I think I was the Hardy apologist. I wanted to see more Hardy this year. Never really happened. I don't know if he deserved to even get on the field, but he waited to the last week 18 to actually make a play. And with that punt return, like he hit an incentive and got like $250,000 or something. For like, now his average is, his average for the year is, met whatever the incentive was. And that changed the game. I'm not a momentum guy by any strand of the imagination, but if I was one, that was the momentum. That was a play right there that turned the game. So shout out to Hardy.
For sure.
Like right. What's your highlight play, man?
Shout out to momentum.
Like, Mike not believing in momentum is crazy to me.
I'm not a momentum guy. What do you want me to say?
I don't know.
I want you to say.
For me, I guess I'm not gonna use that. I would say,
to answer your question, Stephon Diggs was 7 for 87, by the way, to the viewer out there. Okay. It was a question in the comments. He said Stephon Diggs go over 85 yards. But anyways, yeah.
For me, I gotta go Diggs. I like that catch, because Stephon Diggs. Josh Allen missed him when he cooked Jalen Ramsey. That was, last year that was to the house.
Him all day.
He banging his head on the goalpost. Pause. But he came back. He made a tough play. He made a tough catch. It was underthrown. It was some pressure there. Josh got it to him. A great play. It was to that touchdown by Sherfield. So I think that was a great play. Stephon Diggs showed up in big moments. And he played the best game in the last 2-3 months. So shout out to Stephon Diggs. That play definitely put us over the hump.
Facts.
My highlight play is the 4th and 1 where Josh Allen didn't get it. And I want to call out Khalil Shakir. The idea of the tush push is to actually push Josh Allen. He didn't push anybody. He just sat there and looked at him. And I thought that was, I'm just saying it's unbecoming of a good player. And when we go into the next level, if you're going to do the tush push, then the people pause behind him needs to push him. I'm just saying as a coaching cue, we need to, if that's what we're going to do, then we need to do it the right way. Because there's no way we shouldn't have got that.
Anyway,
I don't know why he was there. I'm assuming because maybe Gabe Davis was out.
Gabe wasn't in the game. Yeah.
Well, Gabe not playing no more. So, I'm just saying, anybody, if any coaches is listening right now, if you're going to do a tush push on that play, people ask, I don't like when y'all do that. I'm saying this for a reason. This play is going to happen again, and we need to do it the right way. We need to get that first down. We need to ice that game.
We like 2 for 3.
We like 15 is for 17 on the year.
No, we 21 for 23 or something.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just trying to be honest about the situation. But let me ask this real quickly. Before we get into the Rad Juice Player of the Week, Matt, and I want people in the comments to really answer this because we're going into this serious playoff game, right? But Matt, what do you think? One thing we learned from the Buffalo Bills this past week, right? This was a tough game, tough environment. What is one thing you think we learned that you didn't know going in?
So one thing that we learned that I guess we didn't know, I guess we knew, but I think this game really showed it a lot more too, is that it really, man, our depth is crazy on defense.
At what position? Okay.
I feel like everywhere, because it just seems like all throughout the season we had a key contributor go out, and McDermott has got the reserves coached up so well that there's like a slight second where it didn't matter. I mean, we lost Tyrell Dodson, who was up for AFC Player of the Week 2 weeks ago, and he's been playing well with Terrell Bernard. You have Balin Spector step in and made plays yesterday. You have Rasul Douglas, who's leading the league in giveaways since the trade, takeaways since the trade. He goes out. You got Dane Jackson step up, and he locks down a guy who was on the verge of 2,000 yards this season receiving. So those factors, it breeds confidence going into bigger games in the playoffs, to where our guys on defense, they're coached up so well, they're playing so well that I'm not afraid of anybody, especially with 17 on the other side.
Mike, what's one thing you learned?
Yeah, no, I like Matt's point. That was a good point. For me, it might be our corners. Our corners might be like the strength of the defense right now. I think Benford like preach, and I was thinking about you preach pause.
Thank you.
Because in the off season, you were saying I'm hearing by sources telling me that he cornerback one, and he made when Tua threw that pass, I was like, oh, that's a touchdown. Like I seen so many that play all year. Tua just launching it with that left hand down the seam, and Tyreek Hill is 30 yards past everybody. When Benford jumped up and caught that joint, I was like, oh, this game is over. Like this might be one of those games. McDermott's about to show out, and this game gonna be over. You know, we all know Allen went through one himself the next couple possessions, but I think our corners they playing out of their minds right now. And like Rab, man, Teron Johnson is always solid.
Great.
Mills, is this the same? Are we going to talk about the defense as far as what we learned, or did you see anything else?
No, Mills a Dawson Knox guy.
I mean, I think Dawson Knox. He make big plays, man. When we need him, he can make plays in the red zone. But I guess I don't want to stick on the defense too much, but
you can stick on them.
It's hard to. It's hard to say because Josh Allen, man, we love him, but then we also hate him. And when I say that, I mean because like the decision making that he make, like the decisions he make when it's like he getting pressure instead of taking a sack or throwing the ball away, he try to make a big play. But those big plays also help us win games. You know what I'm saying? But it also can hurt us too. We get 4, opportunities in the red zone. We get sacked for a fumble. We throw 2 picks, and then right before halftime, we don't put the ball in the end zone. So what I learned is we got to make better decisions. Josh Allen isn't the smartest guy, but he is our superhero.
I'll say this, and he definitely has to do better. And McDermott said that in the halftime.
He was hot.
He said Josh Allen was overly aggressive. He was like, you can't make that play. He literally said you cannot throw that ball to Ty Johnson at that moment. He said it. And
it did look good though. In his defense, it did look good, like he can walk in, but
it was 50-50.
Can't make that play right.
It was a 50-50 ball. It was a 50-50 ball. But Rad, what's one thing you learned?
Yeah, just to piggyback on what Mill said, I think Josh just got to mature. He like in a toddler phase. He need to come. I don't know, preteen, teenage. I don't know what he did. He just needs to get off that. He just needs to get to that next stage of maturity. But for me, McDermott is an elite play caller, bro. He's an elite defensive coordinator. I think he's a high D coordinator, high end, like cream of the crop. I'm happy we got him. Head coaching. I think that was last week. My whole thing was this is a head coaching game. This is a whole like if Sean McDermott really like that, he gonna win. We gonna secure this 2 seed. He did, and the main reason is because that defense showed up and showed out, and his play calling. He's been great, bro. You cannot say he's been great. I know you talk about the death, but it's really his scheme and how he calling it. It's the complete opposite. Even though Leslie Frazier was good, we had top 2 or 3 defenses. He is the complete. It's a different defense out there, and they playing fast, quick, blitzing, making all the right calls at the right time, bro. He's just a high end defensive coordinator. Period. Defensive mind. He's one of the top 2 or 3 in the league, and I'm happy on our team.
No, I agree with that, Rat.
Yeah, I think he's so reserved too, and taking everything on it. It's on me approach, and I think yesterday, I don't know if Josh Allen's gonna. I'm sure he had a conversation with him at halftime, but I think showing that side yesterday to where he kind of was like, yeah, Josh has to make better decisions because we're on my side, on my end, we're balling right now. So I think that kind of too. If you brought Sean McDermott to that point, it's like, all right, bro, I got to be better because Sean don't ever like publicly throw anybody under the bus.
To his defense, though,
so let
it's
me,
like
let me look in the mirror and get my.
Yeah, it's like the play just happened, and here Emily, whatever her name is, with the mic in his face, pause. Like, how you feel?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm mad as hell. How you think I feel? But like last week, I said,
yeah, but he's he's usually a political guy, man.
I feel you. And he got emotional at the end of the game too. I think he teared up on the field, just like shout out to these
long
guys.
Road. It was tough,
but a long road. And I said last week, if the Bills can lock up the Dolphins, then I'm a real believer that they can go through the playoffs and win every game. Because if they're gonna lock teams up to 14, then let Josh Allen figure out whatever he's going through that day. And if you give Josh Allen a ball to go win, it's a good chance he will. So
if Josh Allen get hot, if he get hot, if he turn around and get hot, we the best team in the AFC. I mean, that's that simple for me.
We're the most dangerous team in the playoffs.
I'm glad you said it
on both sides.
Because we were looking for Josh to have a day, and I mean the stat line. Obviously the decisions earlier weren't as good, but he had a day. And if James Cook could catch, he would have had another touchdown and almost 400 yards.
Not too much of my boy
to end the day. So I'm gonna have to throw it out there. I mean, he's dropped some key ones this season. He's got to hit the jugs machine for sure.
And I was the one saying that Josh needs to have a day, and I said I don't care about turnovers because I expect that from Josh. Josh, you gonna have the turnovers, do it, but you at least gotta give me about 3 passing touchdowns. How many? He had 2, should have been 3 with James Cook. I said you gotta at least have 3 passing touchdowns. Give me like 350 yards passing. Give me some passing yards, and he did that. And I think Josh had a great game.
I'll say one thing I learned is that our offensive line has to get better. Even though Watt is out, Highsmith is coming, and like McGovern he's just a bad player. And I don't know if it was a situation where Josh wasn't, or
you think it was bad enough that you concerned?
I'm concerned because scheme wise, they wasn't picking up blitzes, and I didn't like that. They wasn't picking up simple things where it was man coming free in the middle, like literally right up the middle, right to Josh. And I'm just like, that's like rudimentary nonsense. Yeah, I mean that's just like literally like you just everybody block down. You let the man come off the side. That's just common sense. Everybody does that.
But
how many yards of offense did we have? How many yards of offense did we have?
See, that's not the point. We played a bad
defense. What is the point?
We played a bad defense.
Miami defense is not bad.
Miami defense is terrible, and they don't have anybody who can rush the passer.
I mean,
this is your problem. Y'all don't know football, man.
Yo, Christian Wilkins is one of the best defensive linemen in the NFL.
Out the game. Chubb
doesn't matter.
Playing. That's it.
Yeah, our interior linemen are good. Melvin Ingram has been a good player.
No, if you say Melvin Ingram is 79 years old, stop, Matt.
It doesn't matter.
Jerry Hughes. That's literally like saying, "Oh my God, they got Jerry Hughes." What did he do? Yo, our offensive line played terrible yesterday, and I'm the one to call it out. Y'all don't ever call stuff out.
Anyway. They had almost 600 yards of offense.
You said
that 5 and some change.
Look at our rushing.
Look at
James Cook rushing yards. He averaged 2.8 yards a carry. That's terrible.
But Josh had 4.5.
Passed for
Josh
360
just running all over the place. He had to run all over the place. He had to.
It wasn't that egregious. I hear you saying they did have some mishaps, but it wasn't as egregious as you making it sound.
It's not as bad. Stop.
Okay, you say what y'all want to say.
I'm using what you preach. Not today.
It wasn't as egregious. It wasn't as
McGovern sucked yesterday. I watched him. He sucked. But anyways, next.
And Josh did get sacked 3 times.
Okay, I don't even know why we're. I like the line sucked. Like I don't. We don't have to go over this. Let's do this real quickly. Let's go to the Rad Juice Player of the Week. Just real quickly. Give me a person real quickly. But Rad, let the people know who is sponsoring this segment.
All right, this segment is brought to you by Rad Juice. Tired of the same old drinks? Rad Juice is here crafted by young entrepreneurs with a passion for taste. It's a real future venture. Experience nature finds in every sip. No artificial additives, just pure refreshment. Explore 3 exciting flavors: peach, strawberry, and tropical. And now you can find Rad Juice at 3 convenient locations near you. 716 Premium, located at 425 Elmwood. Crenshaw Chicken and Waffles, located at 37 Chandler Street. And our newest location, Sweet Cheeks Cake Bar, located at 1685 Hurdle Ave. Elevate your refreshment game with Rad Juice, created by kids, enjoyed by everyone. Grab yours today.
Shout out Sweet Cheeks. All right, Mills. Rad Juice Player of the Week, real quickly.
Dalton Kincaid, man. He showed up.
Big
he showed why we drafted him early in the draft. I think he had 7 for 84. So Kincaid, Josh saw the mismatches and used them. Like Matt said in the group, I think it was one point in the game where
Melvin Ingram was checking him.
Melvin Ingram was checking him.
Yeah.
Man to man. You know, Josh recognized that.
Should have been a touchdown.
Kincaid.
And just was telling me that Melvin Ingram was good. But Matt, who is your
he's good at rushing the passer, not at guarding tight ends.
You got it.
Yeah, obviously I'm gonna give it to Josh, man. We needed a Josh day. He got it together after making some poor decisions, but easy Josh decision this week. Led us in rushing and obviously threw for that 350 that we were looking for. Should have had 3 touchdowns passing. Josh
Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the combo rad juice, the three for $1. I'm gonna start with the Brandon Bean and the 3 players that he brought in. Taylor Rapp, right? He was back there in the secondary all day, laid a good hit on Tyreek, almost had 1 interception to end the game, and then caught the second one with Claypool. I don't know what he was doing. Same thing with Sherfield and Hardy.
Claypool was crazy.
Claypool was terrible. I don't know why he was in the league.
Claypool though is crazy.
That's over. I get that route was crazy.
He like Calvin. He like this generation Calvin Benjamin, bro.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's exactly what he is.
My boy.
So I thought
he better than Gabe Davis though.
I thought Rapp did a great job back there. I thought that Hardy and Sherfield, they made game changing plays. So shout out to Brandon Bean.
Right.
For me, it's Teron Johnson. I think he
every week
defense. Every week for me, this is I'm doubling back. I think he the glue to our defense. His tackling ability, his covering ability. I think right now he our MVP on the defensive side. He the MVP on the defensive side. I know Benford having a great year. I know Oliver having a great year, even Floyd and stuff like that. But Teron Johnson has been the most consistent defender we had all year. Going to the Waller play, just all the things he's done for our defense. If you sit down, Brandon Bean, and ask him who the most important or key player on our defense, I bet you he'd say Teron Johnson. He's just the glue guy.
I've been very critical of this person in the past, but for me, it's Ed Oliver. As I sat there and watched him, and he upgraded his moves. Right, he has a swim move I like.
He went to the man store, huh?
Seriously, no,
he had some VC.
He has. You know, he only had 1 tackle yesterday, right?
He did, but if you watched him, you know what I mean. Sometimes people got to watch the game. I know Swanson, he looks at defensive linemen very heavily. It's a pet peeve of his. Ed Oliver, his pressure is amazing, and he helps everybody else, and I can appreciate that now. So for me, it's Ed Oliver. Shout out to Ed Oliver, man. Let's.
I do. Daquan Jones being back is a big addition to that interior line. Also, it helps Ed play a little bit more free, and the guys on the outside, and the Epinesses and the Greg Rousseau. So for sure.
And I do want to give some love to Shakir, because I kicked his back in all last year and this year. Like all those moves I talked about,
they there. You see them?
They there, right? This year,
he's comfortable.
They're finally showing up. So I want to give him some love. Like if he's gonna play like that, I don't expect 105 yards, but if he can give us 65 and just a consistent person, like he kept 100% of his passes. And with Gabe being hurt, I think with Kincaid, Shakir, and Diggs, those 3, I think we'd be fine. And whatever Sherfield Hardy would give us, and Knox would give us, it'll be a bonus.
Yeah, he like the new Robert. He like that Robert Woods type player. Get the ball, make him somebody.
Like
miss.
Stop.
What?
He looked like
Robert Woods. He like Robert Woods.
Go a tier lower than Robert Woods, bro.
Nah, he look like.
Well, he's not Robert Woods yet.
Yeah, all right.
He looked like
trees.
I like how we didn't waste time with Von Miller yesterday. Keep him on the sideline.
Von was out there.
A couple snaps, I think. He played a couple snaps, but he wasn't out there when we in big plays, big moments.
We talked about that. When Von is on the sideline, that's his best place. So let's go to this.
Shout out to Von.
Shout out to Von Miller.
Is he cut?
To the Pittsburgh game.
Is Von Miller making the team next year?
Oh
yeah, 100%.
Before we get into that though, Sam, let's
What's up, Matt?
Oh, I know what we can get into the Pittsburgh game because I want to get back to a question earlier about if it's not Super Bowl, if we lose.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Yeah.
Is it somebody asked if it's over, but yeah, we'll get to that after. All
right. To the Von Miller point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just leak more information about him and his significant other, and we're good. Like we're gonna void that contract, y'all. Right. Sources have told me. I'm just saying. All right, let's go. Let's go to the Bills.
Commissioners list. That's crazy.
For sure. Let's go to the Bills versus Pittsburgh, y'all. We got a whole playoff game. Listen, it's gonna be rocking. Highmark. It's gonna be crazy, insane, wild. Listen, I'm letting everybody know now. I'm preaching 5 minutes, so we're gonna be we're getting out early. Just to let everybody know. Like just to be clear on that. I'm just saying, I'm just gonna give a good word and we're gonna get out. But anyways, with that being said, I want to ask y'all this question. Everybody in the comments, I want people in the comments to answer
what would
this.
Jesus do?
I'm gonna go to Matt first. Matt, if the Bills win the game, right? The Bills win. What did we do in order to win? Give me one thing we did. One thing we did in order to win that game. We won the game. It's next week, Monday. What did we do?
We attack we attack their secondary. They got a rookie. Josh is gonna have time, right? You got no TJ Watt. I think their defensive line's a little bit more depleted. So Josh has a repeat performance. He throws for a bunch of yards this week, and we put some points on the board going after their depleted secondary over there in Pittsburgh. They got the rookie Joey Porter Jr. who's playing pretty well, but that's not going to be enough to stop that Josh Allen attack. So I think Josh has another big day, and we get out of there with a nice dub.
Interesting. Mills, we won. What did we do to win?
Front four pressure, man. Getting pressure on Mason Rudolph, stopping the run, make him make bad decisions, and just get to the quarterback. That's pretty much what it is. If we can get pressure on him, stop the run game, force him to be confused by Sean McDermott's schemes, I think we have a beautiful game.
Okay. Mike, we win. What do we do to win? And shout out to everybody in the comments. Brad, could you put those up?
Before I go, are we doing if they lose?
Yes, absolutely.
What's the reason?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So if we win, what do we do? I think we just show up. If we show up to the field with our cleats on, then we win.
Oh my God. Yo. All right. I got something to say.
I'm with you though. I mean, I got a feeling it's going to be like a Kyle Allen. Kyle Allen gets some snaps this game. I'm with you, Mike.
Nah,
I ain't going that far, man. This is going to go down to the wire, bro. Do y'all remember who did we play? What was the terrible quarterback we played and went down to the wire?
Skylar Thompson.
Yes, like we couldn't even get Skylar.
But okay, but no, but if you ask me,
Jalen Waddle.
If you ask me if we lose, then I talk about some other stuff. But you asking if we win, what do we do?
Right. We win. What do we do to win?
If we won, we just dominate time of possession, right? We turned over Mason Rudolph a few times, sacks. We ran the ball effectively, and we dominated like this game. I think we had 38 minutes of 21 or 20 something, like whatever it was. I think we dominate the time of possession. We win the game.
Yeah, Dolphins ran like 17 plays in the second half.
Yeah.
Good offense is a great defense. We said that. I think a lot of people said it in the comments. So I'll say if we lose, I'll start that. If we lose, I think what would have happened is George Pickens worked us. Like he got the best of our receivers, which is not, our cornerbacks, which is not impossible. He's probably a top 5 receiver in the league.
Top 5.
And and as I said, Tomlin is a live dog, right? I'm taking Tomlin over Sean McDermott any day of the week. And so he's a rah-rah guy.
Not right now. Right now?
Absolutely. He's a rah-rah guy.
That's crazy.
And the point being is that being 9.5-point underdogs, this is where Tomlin lives. Like he actually lives here. This is actually where they win. He's a live dog. So Mike, I'm gonna go to you. If we lose, what would have happened?
If Tomlin come up in here and think that he gonna punt his way to victory, he gonna be sadly mistaken. But if we lose,
we don't score.
Because I don't think Pickens is gonna have one of those days where he's gonna catch like 15 passes for 175.
One and he take it to the house.
Well, I'm saying, I think if we lose, it's because we going to make mistakes, right? Taylor Rapp, he gonna play the wrong coverage. I think James Cook gonna fumble once. Josh might fumble 2 or 3 interceptions. I think for us to lose, we're gonna have to really beat ourselves. I don't think that the Steelers gonna come in here and just dog walk us to a victory. If anything, it's going to be a lot of luck. I know, I'm not saying you are, but I think it's going to be a lot of luck. We're going to look back and like, damn, we really beat ourselves. I don't think Pittsburgh is going to, quote unquote, beat us.
Well, we're saying that because we're at a position of strength because they suck. But, Matt, if we lose, what do you think? What will happen?
Josh Allen got hurt on the first play of the game.
Jesus. I walk out
okay, let's go, Matt. Where striker at, man?
Yeah, shout out, yo. Listen, be on the lookout for that, man. We're trying to get our boy Striker. He's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. He does content for Pittsburgh Steelers. We definitely gonna try to have another show with him. So be on the lookout for that. But shout out to Matt. All right. I hear a lot of confidence, but I've been hearing that all season. So, Rad, if we lose, tell me what would have happened.
If we lose, I think that means Josh Allen had one of the worst games of this season. I think if Josh Allen has a F game or D plus game, we lose. But if Josh gives us a B plus game, right, I think we win that game. That means two or three touchdowns. He running the ball here and there, over 20 yards passing. I think if we get to 28 to 30 points, we win the game. But if we have a 3-4 turnover game, one touchdown, less than 150 yards, that means.
But if High gonna play his coverage,
I mean, both teams are hot. But I think Steelers on a 4-game winning streak, something like that. We on a 5-game winning streak. So
but who they beat? They beat the Bengals with Brown, and they beat the Ravens when they didn't play nobody.
Seattle.
It's a little different.
Yeah. I'm just giving them the credit.
Extended drive, man, at the end of the day. If we don't get our defense off the field, it's gonna be a long day. Like I said, we got to get that pressure up front. If they can extend those drives, get into the red zone, they got 2 hot running backs with Najee, and Jalen Warren, and they got a top 10 tight end in the move. So we gotta get them off the field early and give Josh the opportunity to win the game. It got to be a high scoring game on our part. If we keep it close, it might be tough.
I'll say this:
it's quiet. It's quiet for running the ball against us. I don't know if that's.
I actually disagree with that. I disagree with that.
And Jalen
I disagree with that. Only from the standpoint of Miami. The reason, the fact that our offense kept the ball so long in the second half, it hurt them to run the ball, but they were running
because we were stopping the run in the second half.
No, they only had 17 plays, so it was
because we were stopping the run.
Yeah, no, we just had the ball a long time.
But they Miami's a lot faster. They run a lot more. They run a lot more moving plays.
I understand that, but
we're going to line up with 10 people, and we're going to try to follow you guys.
I understand that. I hear what you're saying, but what I am saying, the point of the question was, if we lose, then the running game would have been successful. That's the point of the question. Not that it's going to happen, but if that happens, then that's how we're going to lose. They're going to keep the ball. They're going to run the ball down our throats, and we're not going to have the ball to do anything.
Like on some Jonathan Taylor, I think it's some snow and it's going to be windy.
Najee Harris is a great back.
Najee Harris is a great back. All right, fire move for top 10 tight end. Like what's going on here right now?
You just told me Harris was terrible. Najee Harris is a great back.
Najee Harris has 3 seasons, like over 1,200 yards. Like, what have y'all been watching? Like, look at the stats. The stats prove it out.
Yeah, but he just lost his job. Jalen Warren is
a
starter.
He didn't lose his job. He just literally had like 1,100 yards rushing this year. It's better than James Cook. Anyways, let's do this. Let's go to.
All right. So if we lose, though, let's stay on it. If we lose, and if we lose, we got
we're firing McDermott. We're trading Josh Allen for 6 first rounds. We like that's over. Matt, go to the contest first, and then we'll end that out with that question.
Now, somebody asked if we lose, is it over? Like, is the band breaking up with contract situations with the with the schedule we got next year? I mean everybody's under contract pretty much for the most part, except for I think Epinesa is up for a deal, and I want to say Rousseau. I think Rousseau is still on his rookie deal also. So we pretty much got everybody under contract. Now, I think that I don't think the band's really breaking up, man. I don't think we lose a guy like Diggs. I don't, despite what the headlines are going to read, that he's going to want to get out of here. Now, they're going to have to do some magic with the make-believe salary cap. But Bean has shown that he can do that every time with no issue. And I'll go back to what I said earlier. McDermott has the depth on defense. We got some guys on offense too that can step in. Also, I'm not saying to replace a guy like Diggs. We don't have anybody like that right now. But we got guys that can step into a Poyer's place, to a Hyde's place. You know what I mean? That'll take over. And a Trey White's place. We haven't had him all season. That question is already answered for me into what we have going into next year for sure.
I mean, I think just make it quick. If we do lose, I don't think we are going to fire Sean McDermott. But if I was the GM, I think I would fire Sean McDermott and I would get an offensive guy to reel in Josh to make Josh better. I think the biggest issue is making Josh better. The defense is good, but Josh needs to improve and mature and just be a much more mature player to make keep possessions, be smarter. So I would get an offensive mind to help him on that mode. All about Josh for me. McDermott is great, defense is great, but it's all about Josh and his maturity moving forward. So I will fire him and move on, but I don't think we will.
I was about to say, I think Brady though has come in and obviously he's still doing immature things, but as far as even getting by with the offense, we're looking a lot better. I mean, we're 6-1 since he took over. We were 5-5 with Dorsey. That's a huge step in the right direction. And I'm with you though. Somebody does have to rein Josh in, which I think they went about it the wrong way last year. But now they learn from their mistakes and can go forward with him because he's going to end up.
Is it Brady's job to lose right now?
I'll say this, and the answer to the Sean McDermott question is if we do.
I would say so. If we keep winning, if we win the Super Bowl, you can't.
Absolutely. If you can't fire. If we win the Super Bowl, you cannot fire. But I think it depends on how we lose. It depends on how we lose the game, right? I do think it depends on how we lose the game. For McDermott, if we lose in like a 13 seconds or less fashion, he's going to get fired effective immediately. They're going to fire him.
Or a blowout. What's the difference?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if it's something like that, like something like a spectacle like that, if it's a close nail bite, but I'm saying if it's a decision-making error or something like that where we can point to something that he did specifically, then it's like, yeah, I think his job
be a 10-point favorite at home. It's no excuse.
Yeah, no. It's Mason Rudolph.
What I'm saying is,
it's no excuse. Zero.
I'm not speaking in terms of. I'm just saying in general. Sometimes it is how you lose. Like if Josh Allen comes out and throws 4 interceptions, like I'm not blaming Sean McDermott for that.
But it'll be his fault. He's the coach.
I'm not denying
Sean McDermott for that, Sam. You will come on here Monday and say it's Sean McDermott's fault. Somebody got to take the fault. It's Sean McDermott. That's what you would say.
I know that's not true.
You were like, why did he bitch Josh Allen for Kyle Allen?
Y'all know exactly what I would say. What would I say about Josh Allen? We should do what?
Trade him for 6 picks.
Thank you. So I don't even know why you even said that. You already know how I feel about that. I don't mind trading Josh Allen, ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm an equal opportunity.
You're okay with going back into quarterback purgatory like we did for our entire life.
Listen, give me Joe Flacco. Give me Joe Flacco. I'm good. But anyways, Matt, can you let people know about the contest?
Yes. So we had a contest this past week. Nobody hit the correct score. We were giving away a hoodie. We went with nobody had either the Josh Allen passing yards correct or the Stephon Diggs' receiving yards correct. A lot of people were very close to both. Our winner this week, Josh, passed for 359. Closest to that was Andrew Michael Sands. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but shout out to you. You had he predicted 361 passing yards. So
wow.
He won the contest this week. He was almost spot on. But we are going to do another contest this week. The Buffalo Bills against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Going to do a hoodie again this week. It's going to be we're going to do Josh Allen's passing yards, and I'm going to run it back, man. Stephon Diggs, he had a game. He eclipsed. He beat his prop bet. So I'm going to rock with him again this week. Let's do Josh Allen's passing yards as one tiebreaker. Stephon Diggs is the number 2, and then we're going to tag a person. You're going to get in by 12:30 on Sunday. Because the game kickoff is at 1:00, so we're gonna give away another Overdue Bills hoodie.
Maybe the one off my back. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
I know I love 1:00 games. Whew.
Mills,
I'm happy. I love
what's your score,
games, baby.
Josh be wilding in bright lights, man. I tell you.
Bills 34-13.
Oh God, here we go, y'all.
Oh, just show up.
Here we go,
Millie.
Mills 34-13. Show me your scores in the comments.
Put them scores up.
Brad, what's your score?
My score, I'm going to say 24-17 Bills. 24-17 Bills.
Oh, that's close.
That's definitely close.
We only play close games.
Mike, what's your score? That's not true.
We literally blew out Dallas like 3 weeks
that's
ago.
not true at all. Yeah.
I'm going to say 35.
We haven't put up 30
16.
in a while.
35-16.
Matt, what's your score?
I'm gonna go 31-9 Bills. All field goals in the Pittsburgh game.
Scoregami. That gotta be scoregami.
Oh my
God.
Y'all be killing me, bro.
We just showing up, dog. We just gotta show
31
up.
is a nice number. Everybody put 31 in the comments.
It is nice.
Yeah, I feel it. I felt. Oh, y'all give y'all predictions. Then I got something.
I would say my score is 24-18. 24-18. Thompson live dog. Take the 9.5.
24-17.
Take the 9.5. Pause. That's crazy. But like they're gonna call me.
Yo, that was crazy.
That was crazy. Yo, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yo, that's crazy. Mike, what's up?
Everyone out here putting 30. Everybody's in the 30s, man.
I've seen the comments like this before, and it never comes out that way. So I just want to let everybody else know that.
I do feel, Josh said he was throwing the ball the best he has, and it did seem like he found something. It was like whenever Josh was in the pocket for 3 seconds, he found James Cook. He found Diggs early. Like he was just hitting the right people and not throwing the ball in triple coverage. And I think if he is going to get hot, if he is going to go on a run, like the playoff Josh, like we've seen them previous years, besides the Bengals game, then and with this defense, like it's over, bro. Like this game should be over by halftime. I should be watching something else.
I will say this though, to everybody's talking about Mason Rudolph, he's terrible. We lost to 2 of the worst quarterbacks of all time this season. So I just want to point that out. Like losing to bad quarterbacks is actually
that was like 7 months ago, bro.
Let's say what you want to say. Losing to bad quarterbacks is actually not, uncharacteristic of a Buffalo Bills team.
Joe Brady hasn't, so.
Well,
that was 7 months
Sean
ago.
McDermott has, and he's the head coach. But all right, we appreciate everybody being here. Shout out to everybody in the comments.
Go Blue!
Got a great game coming up. Sunday at 1:00. So man, listen, hit us up.
No, we on the radio Saturday.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the radio. 96.5 FM. 96.5 FM. Please at 10 a.m. Tune in. You can call in the show. It's a call-in show. Definitely call-in show.
837-1112.
If you got a problem with me, call in. I know everybody say I hate the Bills, so call in and see what time it is. Listen, we're gonna be on
area grievances.
Area grievances out, man. So man, we're gonna have some fun on the show. But listen, go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Overdue Bills. Hit us up. Listen, we got a fire sale going on. We got these. Everybody love these. But listen, the problem is we got a new shipment coming in. We got new designs. We got new everything. So we're trying to get, really we're just trying to get rid of it. We want to give it out to y'all because we want everybody in Overdue Bills gear this Sunday and every other. Run. Absolutely. The whole playoff run. So hit us up. Let us know. We got Mills here. He can ship it at any time. He literally owns the post office. But I think that's all we got, right?
Awesome prayers to the guy that lost his life in Miami at the game this weekend.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Was it a Bills fan?
That's what they said on the news.
Yeah, he was talking him and going back and forth with a Miami fan in a car, and they shot and ran him over.
Oh,
damn!
God. Word.
That was crazy.
I text y'all. I'm like, I feel like it's gonna be a fight in the crowd.
Yeah, you did.
You don't play in Florida. Florida, they give it up in Florida, man.
Yeah, that's true. It was just real tense on Twitter all week with Bills and Dolphins fans, and I knew it was gonna be something stupid.
Prayers to family, prayers to everybody involved. Definitely a sad situation. But with that being said, y'all know how we end every show with a little bit of that. Hey.
Go Blue! Only Buffalo is gonna win it, folks.
Kick your heels up and shout.
Let's see why the Buffalo Bills are en route to the playoffs.
Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on.